Hey guys, Ash here from C4E Tech along with Harris, or more commonly known as College Harish. Welcome to the second episode of Picture Perfect. So last week, or rather on the last episode, it's been a while, we saw 10 awesome sets of images shot by you guys, and well, we've opened it up to voting, and who the winners are, that is something we're gonna take a look at by the end of this video. But before that, for today's episode, we've again gone through all your entries, and we have shortlisted 10 sets of amazing pictures for you, all shot on a smartphone camera. And I've not seen them myself yet, whereas the team's gone through and picked it. So I want to have my reactions directly on cam while this is being shot. So this week I've not seen anything beforehand, so I'm hoping it's not a Realme Redmi fest again. So let's get started. Harris,
if you have hit the subscribe button if you haven't already, and make sure you hit the bell icon so that you get notified each time we upload a new video. So let's get to the video.
The first set of images are from Ameya Gupta, and these were, they were shot with the Xiaomi Mi A1 and Mi 5. So you've got again Xiaomi here. Okay, so the first image, this is it. It looks quite nice.
Yeah, this kind of reminds me of the movie, the shot from the Arrival movie when she touches the glass. So this one is cool, but you have to see the last one. I think that will surprise you.
Okay, but before we jump to the last one here, Ameya says this was shot by himself with his own hand, and it was a kind of difficult shot because the camera was not wide enough, so he had to move back at the same time keep his hand on the other side of the window. It has its own meaning. It all depends on how you see it. It can be lust, love, trapped, helpless, etc. The concept behind the shot was to let people explore their own imagination. Now that he mentions it, it takes me to the Titanic. Okay, Titanic, okay. If you are old enough, you probably know that movie. But any which ways, so that's the first one. I can actually understand the pain of shooting something at the same time trying to when the camera is not wide enough. A lot of times in the past, in our old offices, when I used to do these video rolling shots on a phone, at that point I'd probably hold the phone like this, and I'll have to take it with the camera, and I'll be stretching my arm out as much as possible. So I get where you're coming from, buddy. Anyway,
and in case you missed it, we did a reaction video on Ash's first video. So
that has none of those camera
but
work.
Still,
it has nothing. Please don't watch it.
It was shot on a phone, so
it was not shot on a phone. See, that's the problem. No, it was shot on a Sony
HTC Desire.
No, it was shot on a Sony W270 8 megapixel camera, 720p recording. Okay, this is the second one. The falling camera shot is a cleverly shot image. No, these are not two different images, but only a single image, making illusion of a falling camera. Cool.
How do you think you would have got it, since you haven't seen the picture?
Okay. It cannot be a freeze frame because I don't think either of these phones are going to be able to take a freeze frame. He suspended it with something. He took two pictures. He's holding it with a thread or something, and then he basically photoshops that out.
Yeah,
I got that right. Okay, and if you guys didn't get it, let's go to the originals. This is number 3. I've actually tried something like this for one of my favorite videos that I've ever done, the Galaxy Alpha review from way back. Okay, so I got that right. Yes, good job.
But the Photoshop was actually good. It was like I zoomed in to see if
it was actually Lightroom and retouch. You didn't use Photoshop.
You didn't use Photoshop.
Okay, now the third one. This was shot with a macro lens near my window. The camera has to be kept very steady so as to not scare the fly off. Yes. This is a beautiful shot.
I can see how hard it was to get this shot, but it comes out really good. You can see the details in the eye of the insect. Like it looks really good with the gradient transition of the colors and everything.
Okay, so that was number 1. Let's now move on to the next one. Ashin Sumesh. So his info text says, okay, I am so sorry. Before we proceed, Ameya had used the stock camera app with these phones. So anyways, the next one, Ashin Sumesh, he's used the Realme 3 Pro. So we've got Realme and the Google camera app, Snapseed, Lightroom, PixArt is what he's used to edit. And the first one is veggies. He shot this picture while keeping some tomatoes, lemons in a green net. Tomato is not a vegetable. Actually.
Tomato, yeah, it's a fruit, I guess.
Anyways, I kind of like what he's done with the net. It looks different. It's a unique perspective, I'd say.
Yeah, the perspective of someone like looking inside a net to find the veggies is like really cool. The second one
is a burning matchstick on a tomato. Tomato. Okay. Anyways, this again, the darkness captured well, the light. This good contrast there. I would have probably brightened up the tomato a little bit.
Yeah, but I think he has gone for the gradient kind of fading inside the background kind of thing.
Looks good. And the next one is called glass balls. The first one was veggies, the second one was red lamp. This is glass balls. He took the shot by keeping a glass with water and marble glass balls on a torch lamp. We had something similar in the last episode, I guess, but again, very well done. Good job, especially with the Realme 3 Pro. Okay, now moving on to the next one, we've got Gargi Saha, and he's used, welcome to the Xiaomi Redmi Note 4 again. Stock camera edited on Snapseed. All phones were taken at home with all items that were easily available. And, ooh.
That's cool, right?
Yeah. These are reflections on a spoon. How easily would you have guessed it the moment you see it? I mean, I've got to see the originals for this one.
Close enough, like has just boosted it.
Yeah. Okay, this is weird. The device says SMG 935F. This was not shot with the Redmi Note 4. Okay. But it's still a phone shot anyway. This is also SMG 935F. And this is again, this is an Oppo F9 Pro. So none of these are actually shot with the Redmi Note 4. I don't know what the confusion is there. But still, since they're all shot with a phone, I'm gonna let this slide. And I'm happy that Samsung and Oppo represented this time. Anyways, the the spoons, the reflection looks super cool. Then we've got, this is a mobile macro lens, and the setup was made using a little leaf branch and a few water drops in it. And then this one is a pearl of a rainbow. It's shot using a torch and a CD with a few water droplets.
I like the way the ball image looks with the water droplets. It like kind of like represents its eye, and that one was really creative.
So that is Gargi Saha. Moving on, we've got Muturaja. Muturaja has Redmi Note 5 Pro, stock camera, Snapseed, and Adobe Lightroom. So images 1 and 2, some annoying buzzy sounds came from a balcony. I headed out, I saw these insects were building their colonies. My mom came with a broom to swipe it off. I stopped her and I shot these pictures. So that's quite impressive, quite nice. And the third one, it's a leaf from a herb. This is a leaf from a plant from our rooftop garden. Rooftop gardens are not allowed, so I don't think this entry would qualify. Again, guys, the team picked it. I was not part of the picking process because I wanted my raw, candid thoughts over here. So let's actually skip this one. I do like your work, Muturaja. So do something, shoot something from indoors, send it for the next episode. Hopefully we can feature you on it. But this time we're gonna have to DQ that entry.
So the next one we have it from Parkshit Barve. I'm sorry if I pronounced it wrong. So he has shot his pictures from a Lenovo K6 Power. He has used Google Camera and he has used Lightroom and Snapseeds for the edits. So let's see the pictures.
First one, he actually included 4 photos. He says he couldn't settle for the best 3, sorry for the extra work. Anyway, they were shot with the Lenovo K6 Power, which is, hey, Lenovo's represented now. It's running the Pixel Experience ROM 8.1 Gcam mod. Macro shots were taken by using an add-on lens, edited in Lightroom and Snapseed. So hopefully we like it. Yes, we do like it. So this first one is the leaf with water droplets. This seems to be a common thing people shoot, the water droplets, and I like it, especially given it's shot on a K6 Power.
And this picture, you have to see the edited picture and then the original picture to find. Yeah,
that's
so
like
that's the picture. I thought I could ask you to guess it how he did it, but still.
I still guessed a bulb.
Yeah.
This is super cool. Holding a bulb. I really like what he's done. The amount of work that's gone into it. Okay, so
and
the
this
third
is
one
again. This was an edit too. He has removed all and he has done it in what? Lightroom.
He's done it on Lightroom, Snapseed,
yeah.
So. It's a good job. And then the fourth one is again a flower. Let's, for the sake of this contest, we'll consider the first 3 images. Though I actually like this one as well. So the next set of images are from Price on Frank. Well, these were shot with an Oppo F11. Oppo gets more representation. Shot with open camera, edited on Lightroom. The first one, he says, is a drawing of a wolf, which is cut out and then placed in front of the TV screen. Innovative. Kind of different. It looks nice. And the next one, okay, let me also open up the originals. Oppo F11. Not a lot of edits, but good enough. The second one is again a picture through transparent glass with patterns, and underneath is a phone with a picture. Oh,
that's the wormhole kind of effect.
Yes.
Sure.
Innovative. Again, thinking outside the box. He's done quite a bit of work. Not really. Okay.
But the edits, he has edited the picture.
A little bit. Okay, and the last one is a picture of a couple doll framed with fairy lights in the background. Cool. It's nice.
The next set of images are from Ravi Kiran. So he has shot it from the Galaxy J7 Prime and Moto Z2 4s and the Realme 3 Pro. So 3 set of phones he has used here. So let's get to it.
Here he's used Gcam for the moto picture, and he's used stock cameras for Moto Z2 4s and the Realme 3 Pro. So the first picture, this one was shot, this is the one that was shot on the Galaxy J7 Prime. So this is chilies in a bowl kept on the granite on his kitchen. But honestly though, I actually like the raw image more than the edited. I'm so sorry, dude.
The raw image kind of has a lot of texture on the granite and everything.
I like the chilies in the edited image, but then the granite just pops a little bit more in the raw image. And the next one, I think Harris would love this picture. That's an old lock of a grandfather's father time. Okay. Felt so much vintage and tried capturing it, but was this shot indoors? We're gonna assume it was shot indoors.
But we kind of shoot similar images for like camera samples. I don't know if he told he's gonna like the picture. I'm gonna like the picture because of it, or
because Harris once was shooting a padlock like this, and he got caught for attempting to rob the place or something.
No, someone came up and asked me if what are you doing and everything. It was on the road.
Why are you taking the picture? If you're shooting the padlock of a shop.
It was a cool one. It was a cool picture. It had a lot of texture in it, and it was a good picture. We actually ended up using it.
We've used it multiple times, similar images. Now here's the big question: are we gonna let this one slide, or should we not count this entry because it looks shot outdoors?
Yes.
I'm gonna actually not count this entry. I like the images, but then given the entire scenario right now, I don't want to incentivize people into stepping out of their houses and taking pictures. So I'm really sorry, Ravi. This time your images are great, but we're just doing indoor stuff. So I am gonna have to DQ this. Okay, moving on to Tanmay Nerukar.
So he has shot the images with the Redmi K20 Pro. He has used the Google camera and he has used the Lightroom for his edits. The first image is a picture of Lord Ganesha's idol with the water droplets in the background. This looks cool. Especially the water droplets with the blurred out motion blur in it. It really looks cool. And the red color of in the edits, I think he hasn't improved much of it.
But he's actually sharpened the background quite a bit, and he's improved the contrast. So kind of like what he's done here. This it looks well detailed.
Yeah.
The sharpness actually works in this case. Sometimes it doesn't. And the next one is color pencils upside down, with his selective coloring on.
Yeah.
Selective what now?
Selective coloring.
So the edited images, they're really cool.
Yeah, I really like the edited image, how he chose to like just keep the tips of the pencils and everything else like monochrome, so it looks really cool.
Again, this one is a lock in a what now?
In a bottle.
3 mini glass bottles and a small lock inside. Okay, the third one is a mini glass bottle with a small lock inside. I was like, where are 3 mini glass bottles? What magic is this? What am I not seeing? Cool. Something different from the regular water droplets.
Yeah, the background looks like really good. Especially in the edited one, it looks really good.
And by edited one, Harris was pointing at the unedited picture.
It's confusing actually. Yeah.
Okay, the next one is from Tony Stark.
Tony Stark.
Hey Iron Man, that's awesome. Okay.
So
this is Realme XT 1 5 stock camera edited with Adobe Photoshop.
Finally Photoshop.
Yay. The first picture.
Oh, that's cool, right?
But wasn't this last week's entry, no?
I think we had a similar picture.
We had something similar from last week. Oil
like
droplets in water. The second is a light painting of the headphone. Shutter speed set at 3 seconds. This is unedited. And the third one, it's pencil colors, which shows the beauty of our world, or so he says. So, hey Tony, cool. I'm so sorry you died. Okay, our last entry right now is Vaishnav Krishnan, and he has shot on a Asus Zenfone Max Pro M1.
Okay, that's a long title, so I kind of skipped it. And he also skipped it, so it's fine.
Okay.
So he has used Google Camera here, Lightroom, Snapseed and Pixar for his edits. So the first one he has given the happy egg.
Is what he's calling it. He uses black t-shirt to give it a black background while the spoons hold the egg in place. I made the scene dark in Lightroom, added the cartoon. Okay. Yeah, let's go to the original. Okay. He's brought out a lot of contrast there.
Yeah, I don't get how the spoons are suspended. Like,
it's on a table. You can see the table in the background.
Yeah,
He's just got the table.
Sorry.
The next one is called Fallen Feather. Okay. The same black background I made the scene dark in Lightroom. That's that. Simple, but good. And the final one is Lit Up Amber. It's a table light. I switched off all the lights and took the photo in a different kind of perspective. Just added saturation in Lightroom and noise correction. I like the images. I do. I mean,
the dark theme of the images were really good, and the feather one was the great. I think he added the gradient in the
that's the original picture.
Yeah. I was seeing the original picture so that I could figure out if he added the gradient in the edit.
He doesn't have a gradient in the edit.
See, okay, he has just increases the contrast and everything to give it like a gradient feel, but it looks really good.
So those are the 10 entries given BDQ. 2 of them, we've got 8 entries this week. Or rather this episode. This is not a weekly episode. I don't know when we're gonna do episode 3, or if we might do episode 3. We will just announce the winners on Twitter and call it a day. I don't know. You guys let me know if you want to see more of these. And now it's time for the big reveal. Last episode's winners. And
drum roll.
Yes, drum roll please. Keep it going, Harris.
They can edit it.
No, we want you to.
We'll add it in post. That's fine.
Always, Harris.
So drum roll. Wait. Drum roll and the big reveal.
Yes, the big reveal. We had 1,257 responses. Winning by a very narrow edge. He had three votes more than the guy placing second. Sanjeev Prasad wins the first
Picture Perfect contest. Congrats, Sanjeev Prasad.
And coming in at number 2, just 3 votes made all the difference. So Harris, why did you vote 3 times? Okay. So this one is Satyadev. He's at number 2. And number 3 is Hemachandran with 194 votes. So that's pretty good. Now the winner will be given a 5,000 rupee Amazon gift card. Number 2, number 3, you guys will get some goodie from C4E Tech. We will mail you within the next week and get this sorted. And if you guys, I guess we would have put the winning pictures on screen by now. If not, hey, they're on screen now. And let me know for this week's episode. Again, you can vote. We will be including a link to the voting process or the page where you can cast your vote in the description below. And you can't really vote multiple times. Some people were asking me that question. You can't vote multiple times.
So I didn't vote the 3 votes, so it's clarified.
No, I'm going to clarify right now, because each vote requires a Gmail account, and Harris has 3 Gmail accounts, which is why I said 3 votes. Okay, and I could reveal the Gmail. Okay, I'm not gonna.
No.
Okay, it's collegeharish at c4tech, at gmail.com.
It's not it.
Okay. Anyways, so everybody needs to have their Gmail account to actually enter. Of course, you can still play around with the system, but it's just not as simple as refreshing and voting again and again. So I feel it's...
if you have the dedication to create multiple accounts and vote for it, we are happy with it, but still...
Yes. So guys, that's pretty much it for this week. I keep saying week, I'm just so used to the Ash answers.
Yeah, and this kind of remains of Ash answers. So.
Exactly. So, where I keep answering and Harris is sitting there looking pretty.
That's fine. If you like me being silent, hit a like.
If you don't like him being silent, give this video a thumbs up. Either way.
I'm just tired, so I'll just
he's fasting.
Let him talk this time and
he's fasting. So
let's learn from him. So I was silent the whole time.
Okay, yeah, he was silent the whole time. He's learning from it. So anyways, guys, go ahead, vote. The voting will be active for the next 4 to 5 days. It would be mentioned in the voting process. I don't know when this video is going live, so I'm not giving you a date in video, but it will all be in the page where you're casting your votes. So go ahead, select which set of images that you like the best, and next week we will... and the next episode we'll be back with more videos for you. We will open, you can now send in your entries for episode 3, which most probably will happen. or rather send in your entries. Again, we're going to have a link in the description below that you can use to send your entries. And again, cast your votes and do all that. So that's pretty much it for this episode. Links to enter, links to cast your votes, everything's in the description. I think I've said that multiple times, but any which ways the camera got cut in the middle, and I don't know if I already said it. Just any which way saying it again. And a big thank you to every one of you who sent in your entries. It was as in this week I've not actually seen the images, but going by whatever was sent in by you guys, I can see the amount of work you've put into it. It's really good, guys.
And even the voting responses are really good. So thanks to everyone who voted. And
it's, I mean, I would say it's a regret that we can't showcase more entries than this, but hey, the runtime's already pretty high. So let me know what changes you'd want to this format. Should I talk about the images less? Should I what do you say, cut down the runtime? What do you feel?
Should I talk more?
Leave a comment down below. And with that, we get to the end of this video. Thumbs up, thumbs down, based on whatever you felt about it. Subscribe
to C4E Tech and hit that notification bell icon if you haven't already. So
thanks a lot for watching. Till next time, my name's Ash with College Harish, and I'm signing off for now. You guys have a great day. Bye-bye. In the description below that you can use to send your entries, and again, cast your votes and do all that. I guess that's pretty much...
Yeah, I can say that, right? So that's pretty much it. Okay, sorry. That's pretty much it from us, this episode. Okay, you and I went for this week. That's pretty much it for this episode, and we'll be happy to sit with...
So that's pretty much it for this episode.